Hello, anyone out there? Hey. It's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, where I teach you how to use your kitchen tools along with simple recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. Today is Sunday, February 20th, and I went out walking and I came back and it's like, you know what? I got this baked potato left over from dinner the other day, and I thought I would use it up. Now, my dog is barking. Let me go get him in the house here. So anyway, hopefully I can download this video and share it up to YouTube also. So while we're doing this, I'm going to keep going right along, and whoever misses it, they can watch the replay on YouTube, okay? So I want to slice up some onions. I don't want to really do a whole lot of onions. I have this left over, so we're going to cut up a little bit of onions. Let me see, let's do a little bit more. I'll also do it all up, I guess. There. All right, onions cut up. I want them chunky, all right? And then a couple of bell peppers. These were just what I have available in my refrigerator. Let's cut this up a little bit more into little dice, like a big dice, like an inch by an inch dice on this one. I'm using a Santoku knife, which is one of my favorite tool knives to use in the kitchen because it has these little things in it, little grooves in here, and it makes the food fall away from the knife. All right, make sure when you do hold your knife that you hold it, your thumb goes right here and you sort of grasp it like this. You don't hold a knife way back here like this. It has no stability, and never do this because you're even more unstable. Hey, thank you for coming in, all you people who are here. Invite another host. Okay, I don't know how to do that. Hello, Francis. Hello, Happy One. How are you doing? So anyway, we cut up these. Let me do one right here. So they're about the same size. Now I'm going to be using an 8.5 little pan by Pampered Chef, and it has this nice little rivets on the bottom there. You see those? That is a non-stick surface. However, this is totally stainless steel. So we're going to get a cooking like on stainless steel, but the benefits of a non-stick pan. So I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to start heating it up. When we heat up a pan, you need to heat it for about 3 to 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes, because then you start warping your pan, and that's where it gets like bubbles in it, and it's not the best way to cook it. So I'm going to be using a little bit of garlic parmesan oil. Let me get the garlic and parmesan down here, and we're going to saute it up using this nice little oil. All right, so. And all these products are available. Just reach out to me and say, hey, how can I get these products? I'm going to put a good tablespoon in there. All right, so we got a good tablespoon in here. We're going to get it nice and hot so that when we put our food in the pan, it's going to sizzle. It's going to take about 5 minutes, all right? So let's heat that and put it on medium heat. Never put it on high heat. You never need to cook with high heat. All right, hello, Monica. Hey, Monica, how you doing? Hello, Mr. Flintstone. How you doing? So we got our veggies cut up, and we have to do this in two or three different sessions because I just want to use a small pan. All right, I just want to use my new small pan and see how it cooks up. So I'm going to get my potato, and I'm going to do probably a few. I'm not going to do this whole potato because I don't think I need to eat the whole potato right now. So we're going to do half the potato, and look, it has a little wedge in there. We're going to do it like the Brady Bunch, or this is a little bit more than a Brady Bunch. I'm going to make it into those 1-inch cubes on here also. Well, more rectangle on this one here, so it's nice and square. All right, so let's get another one. I'm going to get that middle part out. I think that potato was not the best potato. There we go. So let's get this one. This one has a little divot on the inside. Let's see. And let's just throw that one out. There we go. Now this one's a little bit thicker, so let's put that right down. And this is definitely a Brady Bunch one right here. Or tic-tac-toe. You probably know tic-tac-toe before you know Brady Bunch. All right, I'm going to take off the little end right there, and we'll just do this one in squares. I'm leaving the peel on because the peel is where you have the most nutrition in your veggies. Okay, so let's get this up. It's not quite hot enough here yet. Well, it's getting there. About 3 minutes that this has been heated up. And the way we can tell if this is hot, when you add your food to your pan, it's going to sizzle. And it is sizzling nicely. Okay, so let's put this back on. There we go. Get it a little warmed up because we took it off. And we're going to add our veggies to our pan. It's going to fit flush. All right, If it's overcrowded, you're not going to be able to get that nice sear to it. So let's just let that cook up. All right, there we go. Let's get that one in. And they are nicely seasoned. We're going to salt and pepper this. There's our salt and our pepper and some salt there. And I like to use since I'm using garlic parmesan, I like to use garlic herb rub on my seasonings here. Just put them in. There we go. All right, let that sit. Do not shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We want to get a nice brown on it. So let it sit. It's on medium heat. And then once about 5 minutes from now, we'll toss that and get a nice brown on the other side. I believe the Brady Bunch has a kid. They do. Nice pan, says Monica. Thank you, Monica. It's on the new line coming out March 1st. Okay. So, and I wanted to use this. Let's see how it works. Because I like the small pans. This is great if you are cooking for 2 people or cooking for 1 and you have 2 chicken breasts. You don't have to have a big pan. You just need a small pan. I'm only cooking this for 1 person, which is me. And then I have my eggs right here that I'm going to be cooking up my eggs. These are farm fresh eggs. It's actually neighborhood fresh eggs because I got them from my brother's chicken. All right. And they can sit on my countertop. So a good thing about eggs, if you have a person that has chickens in their yard and they give you your eggs, you don't have to refrigerate it unless you wash it. Once you wash the egg, it takes off a protective coating on it. I know you can't see it, you can't feel it, can't touch it, but it takes off the protective covering, and then you need to refrigerate it. That's why you need to refrigerate your store-bought eggs, because they have been washed. And the reason why they're washed is that chicken poop is on here. All right, chicken poop is on this one. So I'm going to run this under the water and we're going to rinse these off. All right. So if you are cooking with your neighbor's eggs or your brother's eggs or your own chicken eggs, you need to wash them off. All right. Say yes live. Okay. Nice pan. Sent you likes. Thank you, Mr. Flintstone, for sending the nice likes. Hello, Fancy. How are you doing? Followed by the host. Thank you for following. My name is Alexis. I live here in southeast coast of Georgia. I am a Pampered Chef independent consultant, and I teach you how to use your Pampered Chef tools. Most of them are Pampered Chef here, along with recipes, so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. Now let's move us up because we are almost, there we go. Let's put that right up. Let me see if I can move my camera up there, and we are focusing on the pan today and cooking up our eggs and our veggies for our breakfast this morning. And again, I'm just leaving this. Has a nice little move to it. It's not moving right there. So let's get a scraper out and just move it around just a little bit. Let's leave it there. Leave it there. Don't touch it. We want to get a nice caramelization or browning on it. All right. There we go. Hey, Deep Plank, how are you doing? Hello, R. Trotter, M. Fritz 19, David, Paul, how are you doing? If you don't mind, you can do a couple different things. You can like this video, like it, give it a heart or a thumbs up or whatever you want to do. You can share it out, and you can follow me. All right, I do food broadcast here on TikTok and also on other social media. If you go into my profile, there's an active link, and you can join my new table platform, which is a website. It is not an app. You don't have to download anything, and I'll put the recipes on there. All right. Let me see if I can take a screenshot from here. This is a nice screenshot that we can do. All right. Let's even do it this way. That way probably even be a better screenshot. There we go. Screenshot that. And that way I can take pictures of this and post it on social media also. All right. Follow the host. Hey, P881, thank you for following. Hello, Walt. Hello, Joy. How are you doing? Welcome, Brady, Rufus, and Ashley Parks. Thank you for joining. Hello, Mr. Flintstone. Thank you for the likes. And Devonte Williams. Kathy, thank you for coming in. Mr. Flintstone, still sending those hearts. If you tap hearts, that would be really great. It helps your algorithms here on TikTok. So we've been cooking this. We just want to let it sit. Don't be motioning around and everything else, because we want to get a nice brown on it. I'm going to try and flip one over and see if there's any brown on it. Okay, I don't want to flip it all. Let's pick it up. Not quite yet. It's getting there. It's getting there. Just make sure they all have flat surfaces. Otherwise, it'll never brown. It'll sweat. This is about the maximum that you would want to put in the pan. If you overfill it, it's going to sweat and then all that liquid is going to drain out. We are trying to roast or get these veggies nice and brown. Now I could have put it in my air fryer, but I want to use this pan. All right, let's see. I don't want to touch it yet, y'all. Hello, Kim. How are you doing, girl? All right. Hello, Politically Cafe. Police Cafe. I got to go. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for dropping by, Mr. Flintstone. I appreciate it. Cami Zill, Scott, thanks for coming in. If you could tap hearts, that would really be appreciated. We have 41 eyeballs on my little pan right here. It is nicely coming up. Let me see. Oh, we can even come closer. Look at that. Food just cooking in the pan. Let it sit. Do not be mooching it around, because then you're never going to get that brown on there. You're like, well, why didn't my potatoes come out brown? Because you're mixing them up. You weren't letting them sit and just caramelize. Okay. Let's see. Let's move this one. Oh, that's, of course, I put it on the brown side, but that's getting nice and brown. You can see on this one here, even though it is the, you see that little brown spot right there? That's what you want on it. So just a few more seconds. If you need, you can add a little bit more oil to the pan. Even though the oil's cold going in, it will heat up pretty quick. All right, there we go. Let's shuffle it. All right, now you see the browning on there. That's what we're looking for. All right, now we're cooking with fire. All right, so what you want to do when you do this, let me take us further out now that we are doing this. Oops, there we go. So what you want to do is you push it this way and pull it back. You're going to shimmy it forward and pull it back. So you can see that nice caramelization. That's what we want on it. All right, there we go. So let me see the comments. Ooh, looks good, says Monica. Monica says, what's the cost of that pan? Good question there. I do have the price here. And this is a small pan. This is great for if you are downsizing and you just need like a small pan rather than doing a 12-inch or a 10-inch or 8-inch. This is an 8 1/4 inch pan, and I am trying to find the price on this pan. It's an 8.5 inch stainless steel nonstick skillet, and is $125. $125. Now, if you want it less, host a party with a Pampered Chef consultant, me, and you can get it for 60% off in the month of March, which is just right around the corner. You can start your party now, or you can do a last chance first glance. That means that there's a lot of products with Pampered Chef that are retiring, and they will not be back. So we can do that, get your party set up this week, and go into March, and then you can actually use your host reward to get this pan for 60% off, which is like, what, $50 or so. All right, let's see if I can move this around. I'm going to try and individually flip some of these so I can get them nice and brown. That one's a little white. Flip them. So this is almost done. Just let it cook a little bit more. Remember, my potato, I started with a cooked potato. It was a baked potato, and I am trying to flip. There we go. Just let it sit. And again, we're going to salt this side also and pepper it so it'll be nice and flavorful. There we go. Just a little bit of that. Might have enough pepper in there. The further up you use your salt and pepper shaker, the whiter it'll spread. So if you go down here, it's going to, plus it'll clog up your thing if you go right on top of it. So do it from a higher up. It'll spread all over your food. Just FYI. All right. Hello, Aloha, Chica, 8089. Follow me. Thank you for following. What's the cost of the pan? We got that one down. Hello, Tipper. How are you doing? If you can tap hearts, that would be great on here. It actually allows TikTok to share your video a little bit more because you like what you see. If you like cooking, please follow me. I'm here on TikTok. I'm also on YouTube and the new table platform website where you'll find the recipes for this. Okay? There we go. This is looking really good. Let's take another pick. And then this is going to be done. And let's angle you up just a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to put you right in because y'all like to see the food cook, right? So you see how nice and caramelized this is? That is what you want on your potatoes right there. Hey, Tommy. Hello, TM. Thank you for the heart there, Monica. Monica, you actually tap the screen like you do on Periscope, or we did on Periscope, okay? Let's see. Ooh, there we go. What's that, says Sherry. This is potatoes, red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and purple onions. All right. We just seasoned it with some salt and pepper and some garlic and herb, and we are sauteing them in the new garlic Parmesan olive oil. So give it really a lot of flavor on this. All right. So we're gonna put this off. This is all done. I don't want to burn it. I'm going to turn my pan off because I need to get the temperature down. And I'm going to put my pan, or I'm going to put my veggies on my nice little plate right here. So again, remember when you want to saute stuff, you push it this way and then pull it back. So, and you see how nicely these are done up. All right. So we're going to put this right on here. Now what you can do, all right, because I have a gas stove. I'm going to let this cool down for a second, and we're going to do some eggs in here. But I want to cool the pan down because we don't want to put it in hot. I don't want to put my eggs in here. I want to clean this pan up. And in the meantime, while these are nice and hot, you can actually put the lid over it just like that, and it'll keep it warm until you're ready with your eggs. This looks amazing. It is really amazing. So I'm going to get a nice little towel and wipe this off. I'm not doing anything special. I'm just putting water in it. Okay, and it's gonna sizzle because my pan is still pretty darn hot. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. I really don't like to put my pan because my pan is super hot, but I want to get these black marks off because I don't want my eggs to have that color on it, right? And I need to cool it off, cool it off, cool it off. So definitely cool off your pans before you start something new. And you don't want to ever put your pan in cold water because it will warp your pan and not make it look really pretty. All right, so just cool it down a little bit, and then we're going to rinse it off. All right, cool it down. Let me see if I can take it off that because that's keeping it hot there too. What order did you cook the veggies? I put them all in at the same time. I had a baked potato in which I cut that, I diced it up, and I put in raw onions, peppers, and onions. I put them in all at the same time. So my potato was cooked. It was a leftover baked potato. All right. So it's almost cooled off. Yeah, that's just sizzling a little bit. Not the best. All right, let's put that down. I'm gonna get the black stuff off. I am just giving this a rinse. I am not like putting soap on it or anything. And there we go. It came out nice and clean. Should let it cool down maybe another 3 minutes or so. All right, so we got that down. I'm gonna be putting in some avocado oil on my pan. You don't have to, but I like the way the eggs come out when I use a different type of oil on it. And this is a kitchen spritzer by Pampered Chef. And it's probably gonna be less than 1/4 teaspoon of oil, and it's avocado oil that I'm using on here. So you see how nice and light, even though this is a non-stick pan, I like the way the eggs come out when there is a little bit of oil. Here, I'll spray this again. It is the kitchen spritzer. And you pump it up and get it nice and full, and then just spray it. It does spray pretty wide on this one, okay? There we go. When it's done, you burp the baby. Wait, can I get it off? You hear that air coming out? That's so that the oil in here doesn't go rancid. So always burp your little baby in your oil spritzer. All right, so this pan is nice and hot right now, and I got my eggs that were from my brother's chickens. I gotta rinse them off again. All right. So if you're in there here earlier, the chickens, I gotta rinse this again. These are fresh eggs from the chicken, and they may have poop or residue on here, and you need to clean them off. And that's why we refrigerate our eggs from the grocery store, because they've already been cleaned, and the protective covering on the egg is gone. So that's why you have refrigerator eggs. If you have your neighbor's eggs or eggs from your chickens that you get from someone, you don't have to refrigerate it unless they washed it. So our pan is nice and hot. We're going to turn on our heat on medium low. And this pan is still pretty darn hot. And I'm going to put in my eggs. I'm just going to do 3 eggs. I think I'm going to just do 2. Let's get it nice and hot. There's one. And these eggs are actually a week old. All right, let's put them there. They spread out a little bit. All right. So one way that you can tell if your eggs are good or bad is you get a glass of water. Let me see if I have a glass here. I do. All right. So you get a glass of water, and if your egg floats, it means the egg is bad because there's air inside of it. But if your egg goes to the bottom, it is fresh. If it's in the middle, it's a couple weeks old. If it floats, throw it out. All right. So I'm just doing 2 here, and I need to put my heat up a little bit higher. I don't like to salt and pepper my eggs because it makes your yolks runnier and it takes a little bit longer to cook. I like to salt and pepper it after I flip my eggs, all right? Are you making a puffy egg? No, not today, not today. I did a puffy egg. I'll do a puffy egg later this week, okay? Okay, thank you, says, I don't know, Even Steven? Is that Even Steven? Is that how you spell that? You're welcome. Hello, Nanny Sheila. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. No, we'll do the puffy egg another time. I love the puffy egg. It is my favorite egg to make. It is a fluffy omelet. And what you do is you whip up your egg whites to make them like meringue. And you get your yolk and just put a little water in it. And then you put your yolk on the bottom and your fluffy eggs on top. Put a lid on it and it puffs up. It is the biggest omelet ever. All right, so this is cooking up really, really nice. You see how this is like, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, no, Mr. Bill. All right, there we go. So anyway, let's see. Hello, Pink. How are you doing, girl? If you could tap the screen, that would be great. I would love to see your love and support by, here's a piece of onion or potato. I know, it's good. So we made our veggies here, right here, and we're making our egg. I'm going to put my egg on top of it. What a great and delicious breakfast lunch this is. I am on Weight Watchers and I've lost about 50 pounds in the last 2.5 years. And this is one of my go-to meals. The only thing I have to really account for is the oil that I used in both of these recipes, okay? So, but we all need a little bit of healthy oil in our life. Healthy oil is like avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil. It is not vegetable oil. It is not canola oil. All right, let me see if I can flip these eggs. I have not flipped an egg in this pan. I've never used this pan before. This is my first day using this pan. And I got one side flippy. Let's see. The other side. Not quite ready yet. All right. Got a little bit stuck right there. All right, so let me see if I can swirl this thing. All right, we could swirl it. Now that we got this unstuck, and usually the eggs will let you know when they're ready to flip because you can swirl it around the pan like this. So I have not flipped an egg in a very long time. So we're gonna push this way and pull it back. You get one shot to do this, all right? If you blink, you missed it. Are you ready? We're just doing this over easy. I got it. But my eggs are pretty much done. All right, so I don't need this on anymore. I'm gonna turn off my stove because I want my eggs a little bit runny. All right, so let's see if I can get this out now. Ooh. Come on, baby. I broke my one egg. I can see it. Yeah. There we go. And over easy egg. Ow. There's a little bit of the leftover. There we go. And my pan is going to be really easy to clean. You see, I got it off. All right. So let's see. I want it over easy, which means your egg runs just a little bit. All right. You can see it's cooked on that side. But when you cut into it, it should run just enough to wet your below. So it's over medium. This is definitely over medium, not over easy, all right? Because it does have a little liquid in it. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for coming in. Please remember to tap the hearts, make a like or a heart, and follow me for more tips in the kitchen or simple cooking, all right? Hey there, Aiden, how you doing? Yeah, you're lucky you found me? Okay. I may have to do a TikTok on my messenger group. Whoever's in TikTok, I'll send you a link when I'm letting you know that I'm going live on TikTok, all right? And then I have I'm doing a live tonight on Table, which is my Pampered Chef platform. And I'm going to be giving away a Pampered Chef product at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want, please join the table. The link is in my profile to join table. I'll be going live there at 7 p.m. this evening. All right. So thanks for coming in, everyone. And thank you for following and liking my cooking. I'm going to go eat this while it's hot. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Now I got to figure out how to turn this off. Oops. Let's see. That. No. Got that. All right, and does it say end? I gotta put this down. I gotta figure out how to end. That's the thing. I don't know how to end the broadcast. We had 700 views, 3 new followers. Thank you for coming in, everyone. And I gotta still figure out how to end the broadcast and more. Nope. Flip my camera. Nope. Can I do this? Share, enhance, Q&A. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm having problems trying to figure out how to stop the broadcast, y'all. Verify you're watching. Oh, end the view. Yes, and now. Thanks for coming, everybody. Bye.